Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 8 of my playthrough of Sonic Adventure. We're actually going into the finale of Sonic's story in this video, which means first, we're gonna have to head over to this weird Eggman city we have over here, which is actually just another little base area in the hub world for all of Eggman stuff. It's a little anticlimactic, but I mean, hey, that kind of looks like Silver Sonic from Sonic 2. Except the design's a little bit different. In fact, the design actually reminds me of an old friend. A very annoying old friend. One that you really get tired of seeing after a while. And well, if you speak of the devil, he shall appear. Metal Sonic is in here! That's a nice little Easter egg for you classic Sonic fans. Metal Sonic is indeed in this game. He's in a tube in here, and he's actually playable in this game after you beat the entire story. And I think you have to... I don't quite know how it works. I just know at some point you can play as Metal Sonic. If you're wondering why I did a little crossfade there, it's because trying to solve the little puzzle is kind of annoying, but we're going on to stage 10, which is Sonic's final regular stage, Final Egg. A bit of the grandiose of the music is kind of lost in this level, huh? Considering we just heard it playing in the hub world section. You know, it's a little bit lazy if you ask me. No, all jokes aside, after two levels that I really would rather not have played, being Skydeck and Lost World, I actually really like Final Egg, and it's your natural Eggman base level like I brought up last time. Well, I don't know if it was the last time, but I brought it up at some point. This is the traditional Eggman base level, and this feels like... Well, to put it simply, this feels like if you had to play Metropolis Zone and Sonic 2 in a 3D space, and oh my god. Yep, you know this is a finale video of a Sonic game because I die a lot. And I mean a lot in this video. I don't know why, it just tends to happen. It happened in every Sonic playthrough I've done so far, except for Sonic Mania, because Titanic Monarch is actually a very easy level in comparison to some other levels I've played. Realistically, the final level of Sonic Forces was also very easy. I was just, well, stupid because I was a blind playthrough. This is a game I've played before, so why I'm dying a lot? I don't know, okay? I don't... Actually, I do know, because I don't think I die again in Final Egg, but I definitely die at the boss fight. But we'll get there, No, I absolutely die again in this level now that I'm looking at this. My bad, my mistake. Also, spoiler alert, I guess. Yeah, I die a few more times. It's fine. Actually, I'm gonna spoil it even more. I'm gonna die because of stupid level design. Yeah, I know I said I like this level, and I love this level to death. I absolutely love Final Egg as a final level. But this should not have killed me. I fell slightly below the given play area to a section that I was already on and could very easily walk on. Why all of a sudden now it's a kill zone is beyond me. But whatever, I'm just trying to zoom through this. I need to learn how to take my patience. So we're gonna try this again as we scale these platforms here. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot this was supposed to be a platformer game when I was playing this level. Because when you put Sonic in a 3D space, your natural instinct is you just want to go fast and get it done. Gotta remind you that my first own Sonic game was Sonic Generations. I'm so used to just going straight and beating the level. This isn't a new experience to me because I've played it before. Like I said before, I basically grew up with Sonic Adventure. But I don't know, part of me still just wants to like walk in a solid direction and call it a day. I am well aware I can't do that in this game, but I don't know why, I just want to do it. But anyway, I'm sorry for rambling on a little bit about my personal issues. This section's a little meh. Like I said, I love the level to death, but like, this section, this is traditional platforming section, it's just meh. I missed the platform. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I missed that platform entirely. Actually, I do know exactly why. It's because I kept holding forward, which, believe it or not, you can fall through that little gap between the elevator and the wall. Yeah. That's an oddly specific way to die, and I managed to do it. I'm almost ashamed of myself. Almost. Don't think you can shame me. I shame myself. You don't get to shame. Oh my god. Okay, so I know I've mentioned it probably like a part 2, but the camera in this game, it's not the best, and get used to that, because I, by all intentions, mean to play Sonic Adventure 2. Probably not directly after this, but it's gonna come, and if you think I complain about the camera in this playthrough, oh boy, you don't know what's gonna come when I get to that. Alright, slow and steady, and stay still, and all of a sudden, the elevator works! What a surprise! Who could have guessed? Well, anyway, we can finally continue on the level, and, well, it's very unclear. I don't know what to say, honestly. Like I said, this is a great level. It's a great final level. It's a nice send-off to Sonic's story. Well, again, not the send-off to Sonic's story, but it's like, I don't know. It's like traditional Eggman base levels, you know? It's nothing special, but it's like nothing too weak that it's not like its own thing. Like I said, this does feel like it's Metropolis Zone in 3D, which, by the way, would absolutely suck if it was a real thing. I'm so glad that's never happened. It's not even a mod for any 3D Sonic game. There is no 3D version of Metropolis. Oh, I totally lived that. Okay, but I can accept that, considering there was like no way back up. But like I was saying, this essentially feels like a 3D Metropolis Zone without everything that makes it annoying. So, you know, for that, it's great. Anyway, we come down here. That's weird. It's like a spider crawler elevator. Why not just make a regular elevator? That's weird. Why is Eggman's creation so weird? Why would you need an elevator like that? That just feels like it takes longer than if you just had a traditional elevator. Like, I feel like by now I should be used to Eggman's, like, creations having, like, weird designs, but a spider elevator. I don't know why. There's just something about that idea that just don't sit right with me. I don't know why. But I digress. We continue on, and I'm pretty sure that, oh my god. Yeah, so there are these, like, I don't know, frog robots. This is, like, the only time you get to, like, abuse the light attack in this game. Because technically, you can charge it up, and then there's a giant group of enemies. You can charge up the light attack and just obliterate all of them. This game does not give you that many options, but as you'll see when we get to Sonic Adventure 2, you can basically do that every other second. Because, for whatever reason, Sonic Adventure 2 has, like, enemy wave rooms. Like, I don't know how to explain. It's not, like, actually a wave attack, like, thing. But, like, it's like waves of enemies in, like, a single room, and you can use that to just get rid of them all. And, yeah, it's not a feature it tells you can do, you just kind of do it, but, you know. It's good knowing you can do it, or you can just, like, spam the homing attack and get rid of all of them, or just ignore them, because it's not like they're gonna they're not gonna manage to damage you if you're fast enough, you just go. Speaking of just going... Yeah, there was no reason I shouldn't have landed on that platform. I'm gonna be honest with you, at that point the game just wanted to kill me. I so should have hit that platform, and I'm pretty sure I just died again? Nope, landed it. But, oh, never mind. I'm not gonna show it, but I died again after that last one. That's why my life counter is now at 23 and not 24. But I decided to just cut to this one where I finally landed. Like I've been trying to do. Why that was so difficult, I don't know. But now that we managed that, we can finally end our final egg the way it should be. By running into a room full of enemies that we can easily just destroy just for the fun of it. Because you know what? Why not? Screw you, Eggman, and screw your little frog creatures. Ha, 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 ha. They don't deserve life in the first place. Burn them all. Burn them all. Anyway, we're done with the level. Yeah, the level hasn't officially ended yet, but at this point, we're 100% done with the level. There's, like, nothing else I can say. Like, literally, we're gonna cross this checkpoint, right? Do a little bit more state. Good Christ, what is wrong with me? As I was saying, we're gonna do a little bit, and I mean a little bit more level, right? just a teeny tiny bit, teeny tiny being the operative word here, right? That was a weird Sonic doll. Anyway, we're gonna come in here, cross this checkpoint, spin dash up these stairs, get past this small little room of enemies, do a little light attack, little light speed dash across this trail of rings, and game over.
Yes.
See? All going according to plan. Ignoring the fact I died a bunch of times. We're going to move on now, and nobody will speak of this ever.
Well, if it isn't my pal Sonic, I'm surprised he made it this far. Hold it right there, Eggman.
And so, that brings us to Sonic's final boss fight, the Egg Viper. And man, oh man, something about this boss fight is uncomfortably tedious and annoying. So you know what we're gonna do? Every time I die in this boss fight, because I will die in this boss fight, I'm gonna do exactly what I did in my Sonic Forces playthrough. Whereas this video doesn't take a million years, every time I die, I'm going to cut to the next phase I was going to anyway.
No.
We're gonna cut back to the first attack now. Yeah, I'd be a liar if I didn't tell y'all that I died again, but this is what you're supposed to do with this boss fight, is homing attack. It's Eggman's little step things I guess he has on the back of this little dragon, or I don't know what you would call this machine. But yeah, you're supposed to homing attack into it, and then you homing attack the cockpit. This is probably the only boss fight in this game you can't cheese your way through, which is, very upsetting, actually, because this is the one we want to cheese through. But, yeah, no. For this bit here, it's very, like, predictable how to do this. You just, like, run back and forth, his attacks can't hit you, wait for him to lead you up, and then you homing attack into Eggman himself, which is fun, all fine and dandy, but every now and then, he might switch it up a little bit. Like he'll shoot that giant laser that basically takes up an area of the stage that you now have to completely avoid. It's not hard. You just run in a solid direction. Eggman physically can't hurt you, but you can physically hurt him. See, he's already halfway done. That's always fun. So you know what happens when you're halfway done with a Sonic boss fight? Especially the 3D games? They get a second phase. So you know what that means? Now we go to this little 3D section, and he's going to literally just charge down and shoot us. What you're supposed to do is wait for him to stop shooting, and then you could attack him, but I'm just stupid. So we're gonna go right back to that now. So like I said, this is how you're supposed to deal with this boss fight. You just run past it, and I meant to say that phase. You just run past the lasers because they're all scatterbrained to where they won't hit you, and then we come right back to this. Very simple. Very simple. I only died because I'm dumb, don't remember this boss fight to save my life really, and so I was just kind of making it up as I went. I promise, I got the hang of it now, and I will not die again for a while. Okay, so he basically sends out these little discs that are making up his scales, and you can ride it right back to where he is, which is very dumb, which I don't know why you would shoot something at your enemy that he could hop on and come back and hurt you, but whatever. So he starts destroying the stage, which makes it to where you have less space to go, and so he does this again, and you're supposed to be able to stand on those, but for whatever reason I couldn't, got hit, and I went right off the stage. Could you imagine if I was doing this playthrough with live commentary? Do you know how long these videos would be when stuff like this kept happening? these videos would be over an hour. At most 30 minutes. Well, at least 30 minutes actually. Not actually over an hour. But anyway, you're down to the last 2 platforms. You hop on this, you hit Eggman, and it's over. That was, like I said, very easy. Why it took me 3 minutes, I don't know. I'm just stupid. But wait a minute. He's still going. That's odd. Wonder what we have to do. Oh, he's coming in hot, and you just jump into him. Yeah, that's it. You just jump into him. It's very anticlimactic, that final attack, but that's all there is to it. It's no big final attack or anything. He just flows around. So I'm going to redirect it towards Sonic himself and just crash into him. So, you know, basic. But yeah, that was the last boss fight of Sonic's story. And thus, that brings Sonic's story of Sonic Adventure to a close. There are still other characters like Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Gamma, and Big to follow, and we will get to that very soon. Next up, we'll be doing Tails' story, which is shorter than Sonic's, but it's still pretty lengthy, but it won't take 8 parts, I promise. Tails' story will not take 8 parts. It's Knuckles' story you should worry about, because that's going to be lengthy. And I say this now because at this point of recording, I am planning to do full playthroughs of each other's story, but that's still on the fence. I don't know if I'll do one-off videos for them, or if I'll do full playthroughs. I don't know. That's up to you guys. If you want to see me do full playthroughs of all the other stories, you can let me know, and I will decide from there. But until then, that is it for the first part of Sonic Adventure. We still have a bunch, like I said, we still have a bunch of other stories to go, and then there's also the last story after we beat everyone else's story. So this game is far from over. This game's gonna be here for a while, so I'm gonna actually try to rush through this now, because this game, this is a lengthy one. Like I said, I do plan to play Sonic Adventure 2, so if I want to get to that, I gotta get done with this. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching this video and for watching Sonic's story. I hope you look forward to the other characters. And until then, goodbye everybody. Have a good day.